What's up, y'all? It's AJ, your hood news analyst, and I'm coming to y'all with some news, never no tea. Y'all know that's not my thing, but listen up, y'all. So y'all see this? This is a list of the mass shooting that happened around the U.S. within the last week. Y'all. This is all the mass shootings that have happened. So I did the work so y'all did not have to break down each shooting details and why it occurred. So from September 21st to September 28th, there was 11 mass shootings around the U.S. So starting with this one, this happened September 21st, 2025 in Rocky Mount. The shooting left 4 people hurt and 1 person dead. Here's the summary. It happened 6 a.m. at a house. According to witness, about 20 people were attending and gathering inside and outside of the house. 2 men got into an argument, which led into both of them pulling out guns and pew-pewing around. It was just a big-ass shootout where it left 1 person, 4 people injured. Next was the same day, September 21st, in Indianapolis, a mass shooting leaving 2 people dead, 5 injured. The shooting happened around 2:15 a.m. on Sunday, according to the IMP officers. 6 males and 1 female were shot. 2 were shot and killed. 3 are critically injured. 3 of the victims are stable. They don't know what was the cause and the responsibility of the shooting, and the investigation is still ongoing. September 22nd, 2025, in Texas, a 15-year-old was charged with aggravated assault after a mass shooting at El Paso apartment complex. What happened was, this happened Monday night. Teenagers was intending on fighting when one 15-year-old just was like, fuck that, I'm not fighting nobody, and shot into the crowd, injuring 5 of those teenagers. The group ages stem from 17 to 15-year-old. 15-year-old female is seriously injured, where 4 others are stable. The investigation still ongoing, but basically it was supposed to fight, and he was like, fuck that. September 23rd, in California, a 15-year-old was killed and a second teen was wounded in a shooting late Friday night in East Bakerfield. 2 teenagers also were shot. The investigation is still ongoing. There's not much details about this. September 24th in Texas as well, in the central part of El Paso, police officers identified the suspect with this deadly shooting on Wednesday afternoon. 3 people died. 1 person is being currently hospitalized. A 59-year-old man was critically injured after another man opened fire on all 3 of the people before killing himself. The motive is still unclear on this shooting, and it's still being investigated. September 27th in Louisiana, multiple people were shot on a highway Saturday morning. 4 people were shot around 4 a.m. According to police, several people were shot as well. The shooting is still ongoing. They don't have no details about it. September 27th in North Carolina, in Raleigh area, 4 people in a parking lot was shot around 4 a.m. None of them were injured with life-threatening injuries. No one is in custody. No information to share about the shooting, how many shooters. There's no information at all on this occurrence. September 27th, again, this was just an active day. And NC, another one. A suspect is charged, 3 dead, 8 injured after a gunman on a boat fired into a restaurant. According to the police department, a man was arrested and charged with connection to a Saturday night shooting, a deadly mass shooting. 3 were killed, 8 was injured. He's accused of using a short barrel AR rifle with a suppressor. I don't even know what gun that is, and that sounds real dangerous. It happened around 9 p.m. Most of the victims were tourists visiting the town. The chief of the police department described the incident as a targeted shooting by a lone wolf gunman. They don't have no information on the shooting at all. It's still under investigation. They don't know why he did it. September 28th in Louisiana on Bourbon Street, a shooting leaves 1 person dead, 3 injured. The shooting occurred at 2 in the morning. No suspects are in custody. There's no person that they got identified as the shooter. Police are looking for 4 people in connection to the shooting. There are no information to give y'all. September 28th, in Michigan, there was a huge church attack. At least 4 people were killed and 8 others were wounded at a Church of Jesus Christ. The gunman also rammed his vehicle into the front of the church during a large service and began shooting. He also intentionally set a fire. There still may be victims that they have not found as yet. There is currently 7 people unaccounted for. The gunman exchanged fire with officers before officers was able to kill him. They don't have no motive for the shooting as well. September 28th in Texas, a gunman shortly after midnight on Saturday at the Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino just started firing. A 34-year-old is currently in custody. 2 people were dead. 7 others are battling with injuries after the shooting. The shooting is unknown. They don't know what happened leading up to the shooting. I do know that officers got into a speed chase where they were trying to stop a vehicle that the suspected shooter was in. They got into a high-speed chase. They end up catching up with the nigga, and they don't know why it occurred. So y'all know I'm Asia, your hood news analyst. I did all that work, so y'all did not have to. I actually wanted to report on this because I wanted to highlight how dangerous these days are becoming and why people should pay attention and be careful when they're in certain environments at certain times of the night. It really don't matter. But at the end of the day, people are getting very, very, very antsy when it comes to shooting. And of course, this also highlights this gun law that these gun laws that the right are trying to bring into law where everybody should be able to carry. It's crazy because in Florida, it's now an open carry state. Y'all just be careful because people are going crazy. But as Asia, her news analyst, y'all know I always come to y'all with the news, never no tea. That's not my thing. Holla back. Follow me if you want to know more on what's going on because what I feel is important for y'all to know, I will report. Holla back.